Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and we are in Blackwater. So this is part 2 of Blackwater, and I expect that this will probably be 3 or 4 parts as well. It's a rather large facility. However, what we did here took me like probably the entirety of 30 to 40 minutes just to figure out how to kill these things the last time I was there. So at least this time I know what I'm doing, which helps. So maybe 3 parts.
Time to share your treasures! I'll make short work of this.
Make every strike count. A solid plan.
I don't suppose you can go there and do a... No, you cannot. That takes an entire turn to do. You might be able to do it. Good.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Let's do damage to them at least. Oh, I had to move. Can you do a coup de grace? Nope. Sela, can you do it without moving? Yes. Well, she moved, but it was just a 5-foot step, so that's fine. Where'd the other guy go?
Might be trap, might be treasure. I'll go ahead. Let's have some fun.
Should be a boss up there.
Out of my sight.
The light, take you!
Cover me, all right?
Just get them down.
You won't survive me.
He's got this huge tower shield, which helps him.
I will see to your demise.
There's a guy on the ground here. Good.
Into the fray!
Waldriff, can you target him? Yes. Trying to loot them without moving, that's a feat. There. Yeah, because there's an augmented spellcaster up there, so And also an augmented squad leader and an augmented grunt.
Yet another obstacle.
Itsy bitsy feast of blood.
Precision and grace. Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Attack!
Okay, I don't think we can get him down actually.
The inheritor, guide
I think we have to kill the two other ones.
Done with you.
Endure this!
It also seems that our haste spell ended.
I'll make short work of this.
I might have to do lightning damage to this guy. Don't you have Jolt? Yes, you do. There we go. Wasn't so hard. Nothing particularly good with these items. Flaming lockpick fuel and a flaming lockpick. That's going to be useful. It's surprising, but these vast machines perform tasks with the same delicacy as a silversmith, refurbishing and repairing damaged components for the machine people. It appears that the humming machine filling the air around it with electricity is powering the surrounding mechanisms. Let's quick save.
Done.
The notes read, percentage of successful implantations increased to 47. For the purposes of improving this result further, complete removal of the temporal lobes will be implemented in future procedures. Wonderful. Access to maintenance cells granted. Would be here. Time-worn note. The work on fortifying the outer perimeter is almost complete. We are now well protected against surprise raids, and no wandering demon will ever disturb us again. Unfortunately, Master 100-Face tasked me with routine checks to keep the mechanism in working condition, and I hate leaving the device maintenance area. These damn gates are driving me insane. I can never remember the right access code. Couldn't they just stick to numbers? They just had to use this geometric numerian nonsense. I keep forgetting the sequence does not end with a cycle, it ends with a base. The symbols are basically the same. The cycle is a circle, the base is a circle with a dot. But I keep mixing them up and I just end up standing in front of the gates like an idiot. So I'll just write it on this and keep reading it over and over every day until I get it. The third symbol in the code is a base, a circle with a dot, not a cycle. Uh-huh.
I know the way.
Can
No
you just
mistakes.
cast a fireball there? Good. I mean, yes, I'm evil, but even as a good character, I don't think I would leave these guys alive.
I am prepared.
Considering what the master of this place has done to their brains. Okay, so we can open this door. There's fuel there. I'm a little bit uncertain. Okay, I think we can find more lockpick fuel in here. Here's the Scream of Pain, which is a rather decent tongi. And I think, yeah. This door, I think, is still locked. Yep, present the pass key. Have to go down here again. And access the door's controls. The gates before you look sturdy and well built. The metal doors are completely smooth and devoid of any keyholes or other locking mechanism. Next to one of the doors is a small panel covered in symbols. Oh, that's what the Numerian bomb is for. Examine the gates. You quickly discover the joints and metal contraption that serve to set the gates in motion. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appeared to be a sheet of solid armor, upon closer inspection looks more like cloth. The armor is made from extremely fine grey fibers that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Basically Kevlar, I suppose. Investigate the unknown metal. Judging by the material's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantine. Or adamantine. However, the darker matte color suggests that it is more likely an alloy of adamantine and a type of steel called glaucite, a much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You notice interspersions of yet another material among the grey fibers, flecks of pale green that appear more crystalline than metallic in structure. And pry open the panel. Use a knife to pry off the panel and discover a multitude of metal strings beneath. You sense there is an elegant purpose to this seemingly chaotic tangle, as if some mechanical spiders have spun a delicate web. You touch one of the strings with the tip of your blade and watch as 8 green lights spark to life in the dark, like the beady, hungry eyes of an arachnid. In the flickering light, you spot a small object deep inside, completely blackened and melted. On closer inspection, you realize that it is a finger bone that has been severed and burned to a crisp. It probably belonged to the last person who tried to open these gates before you. The crick-crack of tiny metal legs prompts you to pull your hands away from the panel. Touch the gate panel. The symbols on the panel react to your touch, lighting up with a brief metallic sound. Every symbol you touch stays illuminated for a little while, but when you press 3 in a row, they fade with a sharp and pleasant sound that makes your ears hurt. 6 symbols adorn the panel buttons. A circle, a triangle, a square, a circle with a dot, a rhombus, and a dot. Examine the buttons closely. On one of the symbols, the rhombus, you notice a bloody fingerprint. The smudge, though almost faded entirely, instantly gives a sinister cast to the panel. Now we know that we have the circle with a dot. See. Triangle, rhombus, circle with a dot. All the symbols light up with a green glow and you hear a mechanical clanking noise. Okay, before we... Oh, this is fine. This goes back in here, so this is not strictly necessary. But this door... Good. So before we go in there, I definitely want to buff up.
No reason to pause.
Always be ready for the worst.
Time's not waiting.
Something wrong?
You probably already have that, don't you?
We should prepare.
Missed me already.
I know what to do.
Do you have all of the things? Yes, you do. I think we've got any...
I shall not fail.
Good. Okay. Now let's go in here. These demons have been augmented the same way, and they are freaking nasty.
Out of my sight!
Make every strike count.
We'll do a Feast of Blood over there. Well, maybe not, but... I don't like the succubus or succubi.
No glory without risk!
Distract them from
Try to get him down first and foremost, shall we?
I will see to your demise.
You've crossed the wrong month.
I doubt a fireball will do much damage to these, but... it did a little bit. Okay, now cast a Feast of Blood here.
Into the fray!
Time to share your treasures.
Precision and grace.
Yeah, these guys are not going to be fun.
You won't survive me.
Don't really have any other damage spells on him currently, except for the fireball. Okay, so he's down. Let's do that again. Smite Evil?
The light take you!
You have no hit points left. Coup de grace. No, that wasn't good enough.
I'll make short work of this.
Try one more time, otherwise we have to jolt him. And I think we have to jolt him.
Endure this!
Jolt. That didn't do anything either. How about you die?
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I mean, the coup de grace is hitting, but it doesn't do anything.
Cover me, all right?
Out of my sight!
How the heck do I kill these things? I'm not sure.
Make every strike count.
I'll try to jolt him again. Okay, there we go.
Into the fray.
Do you have those spells? Yes, you do.
I will see to your demise.
Okay, that killed him at least.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Ah! We are missing. That's why.
The light, take you.
Precision and grace.
Don't have any spells that do electricity damage, so... But I thought Lan had a shocking longbow.
No glory without risk.
No, not Lan. The skeleton should have a shocking longbow. Why? Because we're missing, probably? I don't know. Oh, there we go. Now I'm not sure which door. Go directly west. Isn't the pass key? Locked. Need flaming lockpick fuel for that one.
We will be victorious.
More of them, eh? Yay.
I'll make short work of this.
Into the fray!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Make every strike count.
Out of my sight.
Forwards!
The light take you!
Keep her occupied up there.
Distract them from me.
This will hurt.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, so he's down.
I will see to your demise.
Only the succubus left. Nope. How about a coup de grace? Nope. Absolutely have to use lightning here. Jolt. Good. Jolt on that guy. Thank you.
A calculated risk.
You won't survive me.
Precision and grace.
A solid plan.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Time to share your treasures.
Okay, now Jolt.
Endure this.
I'll make short work of this.
And this doesn't seem to work on them.
An expected outcome.
Okay, so it works on that one. Right, lockpick fuel, no. Save, use magic device.
This is my kind of work.
You realize that knowledge of the camp around you is stored and processed in the depths of this machine. It contains information on the workings of the camp's machinery as well as previous attempts to storm the compound.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Calling upon your extensive knowledge, you hypothesize that these humming boxes are the brains of the hive of the machines around you, the place where their memory and knowledge are stored.
Follow my lead.
Be careful, everyone.
Augmented grunts.
Make every strike count.
Out of my sight.
Cover me, all right?
the fray!
Haste, please.
Attack!
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
I will see to your demise.
There we go. That requires a key. There's a device that we can touch. Which apparently opened that door. Is that all that is in this room? So it would seem.
As it should be.
Let's go back here. This has a psionic field too. Can I set down camp here? Good.
You became a paladin because some lady didn't wear a helmet one time? I suppose, fine, so you stole her helm, but come on, they're paladins, they're rich. Don't tell me there wasn't a spare helmet lying around someplace. And what about armors and all that?
I'm this close to forgetting that paladin code I swore to uphold. Hornhead. Take the hint, will you?
Indeed, would you? The ziggurat has been completed. Well, we need to finish this place before we can deal with that. Brace yourself for sound. There's a door here as well. Apparently we need to open from the other side.
I will help where I can. Together we stand.
Why didn't you guys cast the mirror image?
The road awaits.
Ready for anything?
A bright future
Don't mind
awaits
me.
us.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Focus on the goal.
There it is.
That is not far.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Precision and grace.
Don't go anywhere, we need to cast haste. Chief Khara.
You won't survive me.
I fully expect there to be, yeah.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Go after her.
The light, take you!
I'll make short work of this.
And Examinator. Good.
Endure this!
Distract them from me.
Ow.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Out of my sight!
Okay, so this guy... I don't have any proper damage spells that I can use, really. Exsanguinate him. And I don't think coup de grace is enough for these. Oh, it was. Okay.
Make every strike count.
Time to share your treasures.
Into the fray!
I will see to your demise.
How about this guy? That wasn't enough. Okay, let's start jolting them.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. Go do that one. Which removes the thing there. Now, this lady here, now that's the end of her. You go do this one. And it's a matter of finding these succubi. Probably hiding. Like that. That's an incubus.
Forwards!
Well, an incubus can also be exsanguinated.
You won't survive me.
Cover me, all right?
Ow, 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 ow. Did the haste spell run out? No.
Precision and grace.
A solid plan.
He's down.
Endure this!
Let's try coup de gracing him. Excellent, that worked.
Stab you as after. Why not both?
Right, okay. Can still do this. After a coughing fit, the warrior wipes the blood from her lips. Her hand moves lightly without the artificial stiffness you observed in the behavior of the other enemies here. But her head has been mutilated in the same way as everyone else's. The top of her skull has been removed, and the thin barbs of the crown she's wearing go right into her exposed brain. Who are you? I am Khara, chieftain of the Blackwater clan. She regards you with proud defiance. There's no trace of the cold indifference in her eyes that you've seen in the other guards. And you, outsider, have assaulted my home and threatened our great mission. You haven't lost your mind like the other occupants of this place? If you don't resist the circlet, it won't smother your mind. It's tough. Tough to feel someone else's will entering your consciousness. Tough to give up the freedom to control your body, like a cold hand sinking into your head, sifting through your thoughts with its slimy fingers. For a moment, her defiant expression fades and you catch a glimpse of her disgust and fear. But I readily accept this fate. I will gladly endure any torment as long as it brings us closer to victory. What is your mission? Khara's voice rings with zealous fervor. To defeat the demons. We are gathering an army that can march on ice and exterminate the abyssal spawn. Poor souls like you who wander into our camp become invincible soldiers. Only they are capable of prevailing in this war. No mere mortals, not even the gods themselves, can stop the Worldwound, and that means we are mortal kind's last chance. We possess great magical weapons. Our bodies no longer know pain, and our hearts know no fear. Our minds are bound by the Master's will and discipline. Cast your blade down on his feet, let him touch you, and you'll join with us as a true savior of Golarion. Why did you attack me? Hundredface identified you as a threat to the mission. We are executing his command. Your life is unimportant, as are ours. All that matters is the success of the mission. About Hundredface. There is grief in her eyes, but unswerving devotion in her words. The last hope of Sarkoris. A great thinker and strategist. When the demons came and our clan was in its death throes, nobody answered our call. The other clans chose to save themselves. Our neighbors turned their backs on us, and the gods, even our gods, did not answer because they were afraid. They hid like cowards. And then Hundredface came. A stranger from Numeria who did not know us and owed us nothing. But unlike the others, he was willing to help. He was looking for allies, desperate people who would agree to anything. People like us. The Blackwater clan rejected the taboos of our ancestors, cursed the traitor gods, and accepted the mage's help. And now, with his aid, we will defeat any foe and save Sarkoris. What are you and Hundredface doing here? We've been building an army. Ordinary mortals can't hope to fend the demons off, but... We've been building an army. Ordinary mortals can't hope to fend the demons off. Our bodies are fragile and our hearts are fickle, ready to betray us at the crucial moment. Nothing of this world could give us the power we needed, but Numerian machines... Her voice drops to a whisper. Not of this world. And they are capable of so much more than our pathetic blades and meager magic. My tribesmen became the first volunteers in the ranks of Hundredface's army, but not the last. Soon we will purge all Sarkoris of the taint, free our brethren from the demon's yoke, and prove that our sacrifice has not been in vain. So we have a little Borg enclave, it seems. Sarkoris fell long ago. You are all slaves to a cunning mage, killing in the name of a dead nation. Sarkoris has fallen? But how? That's impossible. Hundredface would have told us. There must be survivors. There must be some resistance. It couldn't have happened. Everything we've done. No, it can't have been for nothing. I refuse to believe you. Her heartrending scream is filled with hatred and grief. Sarkoris lives, and so do we. The preparations are almost complete, and soon we will drive the accursed demons back into the abyss. Our poor brethren suffering under the under the oppression of the Worldwound are waiting for us to come to their rescue. And we will come. We will. 100 Face has destroyed your clan, turned them all into monsters. We gave ourselves up willingly. We had to. And I was the first to let myself be crowned with a circlet. Yes, it was excruciating and horrifying. Blades dig into the bone when the probes sink into the brain. That is when one begins to know true terror. Some surrendered to their fear at the last moment. They tried to resist. They begged for mercy. The gaze turns gloomy. But we would not allow them to bring shame upon us all. I personally placed circlets upon the heads of the doubtful, a heavy, bloody burden that could only be carried by the clan's chieftain. So you all chose to exist as mechanical puppets. Khara bares her teeth in fury. You would judge us? Have you ever seen demons butcher entire villages? Mothers being lashed with whips and forced to run the length of a palisade, their bleeding children impaled atop it? Have you seen demons cut off a warrior's manhood just to mock him, or slice the breasts of a brave woman? Have you ever watched a giant monster slowly devour a human being, leisurely chewing on them while they're still alive? I have, and I must put an end to this. The end justifies any means. Scowling in defiance, she is not even yelling at you, but past you, her eyes distant. We can do this. We won't give up. Whatever the cost, we'll pay it. Not only did you betray your faith, but your clan as well. Shame on you. Betray them? All the torment I've endured, all the sacrifices my clan has made, they have all been in the name of loyalty. You simply do not know the meaning of true despair and unwavering devotion. But 100 Face will guide you. Clear to me now. Khara sneers. How could anything be clear to you? You have only heard our story, not lived it. You don't know our anguish, the pain of our sacrifices. Who do you see before you? A monster? A traitor? So naive. But 100 Face will soon reveal the truth to you, and then you'll understand me. See here. Yeah. Doesn't matter if we spare her or if we just finish her. She will still attack us again and we will have to kill her, so it's time to set you free. My death means nothing. Our mission will still succeed. She accepts your blow stoically, without a hint of fear in her eyes. Let me just run around the entire platform and stuff first. Here we are. Numerian key, blasting bracers, and chain shirt. They really don't seem to have done much last few years.
You ask me.
Brought to life by electricity, this machine clearly has the capacity to think. Its acute senses are gathering information from every corner of the camp. I don't know if I would go so far as to say that computers can think, but I guess in a world of magic, kind of makes sense.
This is my kind of work.
This machine is like an insatiable but undiscriminating bibliophile, one that greedily absorbs whatever knowledge it can and stores it in its memory. That means we should be able to access this door. The half-assembled magical device looks as incomprehensible as it does absurdly unviable. Don't think we can do anything with that, right? Welcome, 100 Face. Enter your personal code to access the commander's arsenal. Knowledge Arcana.
Our duty calls.
No reason to pause.
Is she in the way or
road
something?
awaits. Done.
Your knowledge allows you to recognize the contours of a new deadly weapon in the deranged diagram, one based on Numerian technology. Okay, we'll go here. I don't think we can open this door. No, we'd need flaming lockpick fuel. Which we can find down there. However,
I am prepared.
and yes, I know we are at the end of the episode by far. What we can do here is 3, 4.
This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
That. I'm not sure why we can't open the door from the inside. Oh dear. Let's see here. Where is the hand and wind? The device seems to wink at you with one of its red lights and begin to emit a low, soothing hum. Do we have any other dimensional? I need
I
Woljith.
shall not fail. We should
Skip the pleasantries.
Do we have any scrolls of Dimension Door? I don't think we do. These guys, all of you move over there. Woljith, you go back there.
I know what to do.
Calidorn.
No
Calidorn
mistakes.
again.
I'm here.
Time's
Where
not
else would I
waiting.
be?
Try that again.
This spell doesn't work like that.
How do I do this?
This spell doesn't work like that. This spell doesn't work like that.
What the heck?
This spell doesn't work like that. Focus
It worked
on
a
the
moment
goal.
ago. Why can't I? Because I can't open this door. I need Woljith to do that.
My tail is restless.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
Yeah, have a celebration dance. Apparently it doesn't work with moss. I have no idea why. Whereas that worked. It just doesn't want to take me to the other side of this door.
Something wrong?
Unless I have a scroll, which I don't think I have. Dispel magic. I have the dimension door mass. But then I won't be able to get out again. I only have one of them. Okay, well, we'll go get the fuel instead then, because there is fuel, so we can unlock the door. But yeah, it's definitely time to wrap this up. Spent way too much time on that door thing. No idea why that didn't work. Anyways, if you have any questions and or comments, then please do feel free to leave those in the comment section as per usual. And for now, thank you all so very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.